Hi there, welcome back to What? Today I want to tell you about a tool that I use to really push my business and my life forward to the place I want it to be. I call this Ask a Better Question. Asking questions is an incredibly important technology, and it's one that we don't do enough. Your brain works by asking questions. See, I can almost hear you right now. Is that right? Is that true? Do I believe that? See what I mean? Your brain is always asking questions. And if you ask a question of your brain, it's almost like typing a question into the computer and hitting search. It will go looking for the answer and it will bring back an answer, whatever the question is. Now, normally we tend to ask low quality questions that make us default into a negative state. For example, I used to work my day job was teaching people to do presentations. And when someone's getting ready to do a presentation, they are nervous and they are naturally thinking of questions. And the kind of questions they usually think of are these. Am I ready? Will they like me? Do I look good in this suit? And your brain will go looking for answers. Now here's the trick. Because our brains are not designed to look to the positive. Our brains are designed to lean to the negative. That's not a bad thing. That's just our brains trying to keep us alive. It comes from the caveman days. When you had the caveman and he would peek out of his cave and look around, it wasn't the caveman who went and said, oh, look at the beautiful flowers, look at the lovely sunshine. That was not our ancestor because that guy got eaten. Okay, our ancestor was the guy who looked out and went, is there anything here that can eat me? Oop, I see something stripy over there. I'm going to go back in the cave. That's the guy who has survived to become our ancestor. So our brains leap to the negative and scan for danger to keep us alive. That's great, but there aren't so many saber-toothed tigers around anymore. So now this tendency of our brain to leap to the negative tends to derail us. So for example, if my presentation clients are asking the question, am I ready? And it's like typing that question into the brain. The brain will go looking through the files for answers. Am I ready? Am I ready? Am I ready? No. Oh, okay, they're starting to panic. Will they like me? Will they like me? Will they like me? Will they like me? No. Now they're really nervous. And do I look good in this suit? Do I look good in this suit? No. Okay, now you're defaulting into a negative state. Your brain's trying to keep you safe, but it's really not helping. So here's what we do to avoid that. You ask a better question. Now, what is a better question? A better question is something that has a presupposition in it that will force your brain into a different pattern. For example, in my presentation example, a good question would be, what is the part of this presentation that I'm the most excited about? Your brain can't come up with a negative answer to that. It has a presupposition in it that there is something to be excited about. Here's another resourceful question. How can I best give a gift to this audience? Okay, that's another powerful question. Or what am I the most passionate about? Or what am I the most grateful for? Or what's the one thing I could do today to really push my business forward? All of those are high quality questions, and they will drive your brain into a resourceful state because your brain will go looking for the answer to those questions, but the answer will be something powerful that will pull you forward instead of hold you back. So here's my suggestion for today. Think of one resourceful question. What's a good question that will pull you forward today instead of holding you back?